Sorry, that was super awkward, Heather. I apologize about that.
I like it awkward.
I know you do. All right. Hi, guys. How we doing tonight, characters? Yeah, all right. On this shitty-ass night. All right. Welcome. You guys did hear that right. My name is Mike Mone. All right. That's no joke. Someone actually asked me one time, they're like, you're a comedian. Do you have a stage name? It's like, what? My last name is Mone. My last name is That's my last name. All right. My first name is Mike Mone. It's easy. My nickname in high school was Makes the Ladies. All right. Well, the reason why my nickname was Makes the Ladies in high school, all right, because I embraced that last name. I embraced it. That's what you got to do. I mean, that's bully bait. All right. I mean, it's better than walking through the hallways and all you hear is yo. Mike Makes the Ladies moan. I embraced it. And that's what you got to do with my name. But it worries me though. Like when I have kids. All right. Like when I have a daughter. And it's funny because I've been with my girlfriend for a long time now. We're at that stage where we talk about our future names of our children. And, we're talking about it. It's me and her. And then my mother's there. And we're talking about like what we should name our future kin. And the daughter came up. And my mother had the brilliant idea of naming our first daughter after my deceased grandmother, which I love that idea, except her name is Maybelle, which is fine, but I really don't want my daughter being named May Mone. I could just see that shit in high school, like some guy just be like, oh, you think she moans? She may. But I just hope, I want my kids to embrace that last name like I did, but I mean, knowing my future whore of a daughter, some guy will probably come up to her and be like, hey, do you moan? She'll be like, I may. Fucking slut. No, but it's I'm comfortable with my girlfriend where I can talk to her about shit like that. But she knows my weaknesses now, and I don't know if you can tell, but my weakness is food. So she baits me a lot. She likes to set me up to get me to go to a place I don't want to go. Like how do you get your dog to go to the vet? Right? You tell them like, hey, you want to go for a walk, boy, right? They get all excited, their tail starts wagging, you put the leash on, they get in the car, right? Then, you pull into the vet, right? And they start crying like they know what happened, like they got duped. She does that with me with food. She'll be like, hey babe, you want to go out to eat tonight? Yeah, I can eat, obviously, I'm always good to eat. And then, we'll get in the car, and I'm all excited. I'm going to order a burger. I'm going to get some fries. I'm going to get, 3 Cokes, And then, like we pull into the parking lot of Home Goods, and I'm like, Now I'm all sad, and my tail goes between my legs, And she puts the leash on. And everything like that. I'm walking through Home Goods trying not to shit on the floor, like. And the fucked up part, we don't even eat that night. Now my girlfriend's great, and it was one of those times. I ask her all the time, like, babe, like, what do you want to eat tonight? And she's always like, I don't care, you pick. I don't care. I'll get whatever. I'll get whatever you get. I'll whatever. So, I made the mistake. By the way, guys in the room, if you ever ask your girl what she wants to eat and she says, I don't care, pick something, you always want to ask her a question like, what are you in the mood for? Because follow-up is important. Am I right, DCH Honda of Nanuet? Follow-up is important, all right? I made the mistake. I took her to McDonald's after she said that, right? And took her through the drive-thru and everything, and then she's sitting there like, And I'm like, I'm like, babe, what's wrong? And she's like, I didn't want McDonald's. I was like, what? You told me to pick. I picked McDonald's. I didn't want McDonald's. And we got in this huge argument, and it got to the point where, like, we're in the parking lot in my car, like eating, like I'm eating. I'm the only one eating, and she's just like, I don't want this. And we're going back and forth arguing. I get so pissed off. I grab the huge gulp in my cup holder and I throw it out the window. And then I look at her and she's laughing. And then I look out the window and there's a car there with an old man in it. So I'm looking at this and she's looking back at me and all I hear is, you're a fucking idiot. And I was just like, so we're going through the drive-thru again and I'm like, I'm all pissed off. She's still laughing, right? I get to the window, I give him the cash. She starts eating the McDonald's I bought for her. Laughing her ass off.
It's a true story.
That's a true story, yeah.
That poor man.
No, but you know what? I do. No, I have siblings. I'm the oldest sibling in my family. I feel like it's my job as the older sibling to fuck with my younger siblings. And my youngest brother is 8 years younger than I am, okay? And I love him to death, but he evolved quick, all right? He went from, like, loving skateboarding, WWE, and, Disney Channel to, like, weed, working out, and pussy. I mean, that was just it, all right? And he went from Squirtle to War Turtle super fucking quick, all right? Well, I mean, like, with the amount of liquids this guy discharges from his body, he's probably a Blastoise by now. Whatever. But that's a Pokemon reference. All right, thank you. No, I used to make fun of him when I was a kid, because when he was 10, I was 18. So at the time, I was an adult. So all the shit that he used to do when he was a kid, I always thought that was like a little childish, Like, that's not, like, I used to make fun of him for it. He was obsessed with Disney Channel. He watched all the shows. He loved Hannah Montana. That was his favorite show as a kid, right? And I used to make fun of him for it. It was cheesy, whatever, but I used to call her Hannah Banana, and he lost his shit. I'd be like, oh, what are you watching, Hannah Banana? He'd be like, not Hannah Banana, right? But he evolved. He's 18 now. And even today, if I go up to him and say, hey, what are you watching? You watching Hannah Banana? He'd be like, that bitch looks like she can deep throat a banana right now. And just out of left field, I couldn't understand it, but whatever. Just real quick, not to change the subject or anything, but I was reading the other day, and I have to bring this up. Psychiatrists say that your first instinct, like the first time you do something, like it's a sexual, it's like you're unconsciously sexual about it, And it's every first instinct is sexual. So, like, in my mind, I'm thinking, like, it brings up some questions. Like, who was the fucking pervert that milked a cow for the first time? Like, seriously, who was the guy that was just like, and he discovered that the white shit that comes out of that is edible? He's probably the first guy that ever gave a blowjob. I mean, it only makes sense, right? Like, who's the asshole that decided that to eat a chicken egg after it came out of a chicken's ass? Like, it makes no sense, Like, it's stuff like that. It just kind of boggles my mind a little bit, Like, who saw this little white thing come out of an asshole of an animal and be like, you know what? I should crack this bad boy open. I should totally smash this and cook it. Yeah. That makes zero sense to me. You know. Another thing that bothers me, it's something little that bothers me. I'm very uncomfortable in the men's room, and it's just a natural thing for men. You know, like, women, you have it easy. It's just stalls. You just go in there, and you know, if you go in the bathroom and someone's in there, and you need to drop some bombs. Like, it's a little awkward, right? But I have what's called defense mechanisms with that situation, especially if there's multiple urinals. I was in college, and are you laughing because I went to college? I don't know. Thanks, man. I was in college, and it was like one of the first days of school, right? And I'm in the restroom at the urinal, and some dude walks in and stands next to the urinal, you know, the urinal next to mine, and it's a little awkward because there's other urinals he could have taken, but he decided this one was perfect for, you know, whatever. And I decided to fuck with him a little bit, and I kind of did this whole thing right here. It's, hey. What class are you going to? Biology? I like your biology. That guy's name is Justin. He's a really good friend of mine now. Guys, that's my time. Thank you very much.